Faces of the Enneagram. One interview for each type on the test. Who is the 7? The 7 is the enthusiast. She's playful, scattered, energetic, often indulgent.
My name is Anna Sauer. I'm originally from outside of Philadelphia, PA, and I am a 7 through and through.
The 7s are bounding with life force. They see beauty more than most. They love making social connections. They are full of ideas. So many ideas that they often can't follow through. Anna described arriving in LA for the first time.
Walking the streets, and every plant I saw was like this gigantic, overstimulated, overstuffed version of these little tiny little plants that I have in my house. And I just walked the streets and I almost couldn't take it.
Anna happens to be my really good friend, and when I ask what she wants to build into her life right now, ideas are firecrackers. Give me a list of current passions.
Well, top of the list right now is I really want to make Icelandic hot tubs. Whiskey barrel, wine barrel put together, heated by an external fire pit. Like geese or ducks, that's another one.
Ducks.
I would love, for a while I was thinking, where do I go to live where I can have a duck that's gonna be safe? Like I want a duck with a little baby pond. The palapas, we talked to you about that, right? You know, the palm things are sticking up and you have a thatched roof, and it's just like a little lean-to shelter, but it's so beautiful. You don't need anything else. And then you get the breeze, and that's another, like we could build palapas here if we had green.
Of course, if you are the one who is often bringing the party, the flip side is the empty tank you can feel after you've done all that. It's like the space you were filling with the party is the after-party ghost.
Getting to the darker side of it, it's that hungry ghost. It's like, I need all these things, and and once I get enough, I'm gonna feel full, and you never feel full.
One thing that drives the 7 to all their joys is they're distracting themselves from stillness, from sadness.
It definitely as a 7, when I'm confronted with difficult things, I tend to consistently reflect on the dreamland or the as a means of comfort. And crazy shit's going on. Okay, I'm gonna divert and think about this, and this is good, and it's an escapism. And in many ways, it's a wonderful survival mechanism, but we know that also can lead to, the avoidance of anything that seems a little uncomfortable, and that's a problem. Look, I mean, come on. That was a good time. They're all good times here.
Another one of my early memories, I had a lot of time by myself. My mom would just be like, go, come back when it got dark, and barefoot and stubbed toes. And I must have been 5 or 6, in the block behind our house, there was a house that had a yard that was filled with dandelions. And I had a red radio flyer wagon, and I used to put my dolls and stuff. Anyway, saw all these dandelions, and I went back home, got my wagon, took my wagon to the place, picked all the dandelions, and figured out a way to get longer dandelions to wrap them. So I was making these dandelion bouquets, and I had filled my wagon with them. And I was going door to door. I thought, I'm going to sell these bouquets. And I remember 2 or 3 people like, kid, I'm not going to buy those. Those are dandelions. And I'm thinking, why would you not see that these are really beautiful? And they didn't see. I mean, what is the difference between a dandelion and a daisy? I mean, not much. One is like, you get into the trite metaphor of like one is a weed and it can't be controlled. But beyond that.
Always be the other woman.
I asked Anna, what is the growth path for the 7?
I absolutely think that it's about finding the structure and the focus and the patience to stick with things as they are. I mean, I could stick with positive things, as we know. As 7s, we go, well, that's our choice. But the work is really to feel the feelings and not to run to the comfort feelings, not to run to, look at this. I think those are oysters on top of that roast. I mean, come on, that's delicious.